Good day guys, Bing here. So today we're going to try this one. So import the model in Revit. Okay, so it's modeled in Rhino and then import it into Revit. And then with these openings, and we need some windows, right? So like this. Okay, so I think it seems quite simple, but I think the tricky part of this one is if we have a just normal wall, it can be easier for us to place some windows. But if this one is already, the opening is already there, like if we import this model into Revit from other software like Rhino, it can become tricky for us to, create those windows to perfectly match these openings. And also, actually, let's go to Revit and I'll explain this. So first, let's just create a project. Okay, so and also it can be tricky to create these type of window on a curved wall. So first let's go to, so this is the floor plan, so I'll just explain this. So if these walls are straight, it can be quite simple, so we can easily place a wall, and then we can create a curtain wall and use edit sketch so to create these windows. So okay, so I'll just do it. I'll show you. So if this is a straight wall, for example, this is wall, right? So let's go to 3D view. If we have this wall, and if it's a straight wall, so we can very easily let's place a curtain wall. So I'll just use this storefront, and then it will be also a straight wall, but inside of this wall, right? So we need to tick this box to automatically embed. So now we can just place a curtain wall inside of this wall and edit, select it, edit profile, so we can just use whatever the shape needs to be. So for example, partial ellipse, and then we can just delete the rest of the sketch, finish this. So this is it. Okay, so this is very easy to do, right? So if you actually, I think hang on, let me just get rid of the horizontal, so it looks like there's no horizontal mullions here. So we can just go get rid of horizontal mullions. So we can just change this one to none, click OK, and click on delete grid line. Okay, so yeah, it can be a little bit tricky because this is how curtain wall works, so it will always be straight mullions. So that's fine. This is what it is. So okay, so now if we have a curved wall, so for example this, right, we can still create a curtain wall, but we won't be able to edit profile. So for example, I'll just do something like this. Oh hell, not a straight wall, it need to be curved. Let's use star and radius arc, so just to match the curvature of this wall. And then we can't do edit profile. Okay, so this is a limitation, so we can't really do similar, even with those straight mullions, we can't do that. So so it seems like if we want to really create a window or do some, we need to create a family, either adaptive family or normal window family. So Okay, so let's do first. Let's quickly create a very simple adaptive family for this one. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, because if we already have these openings, so we can quite easily. So let me just do a screenshot of this. So if we already have these walls, like from for example, from imported Revit Rhino model, so we can just create a family that with some adaptive points, for example, a point here, a point here, a point here, and then automatically create something like this, a window, right? So now let's do it. So in this adaptive family, we're going to place a few points. So 1, 2, maybe another one here, and then I'll just move this up. Okay, so this will be the top point, and then select them, make adaptive point, make them adaptive points. So now what we need to do is, because eventually, so if you look from the top, these 3 points will be will create a curve, an arc or curve, right? So we will need, so in the plan, in the like this plan floor level, so we will need another point somewhere here. So, and also we are going to use the point 3 for the height, so to control the height of this shape. Okay, so now let's place a point. You draw on work plan, set work plan, pick the horizontal work plan on this point, and place onto the point, and then select this point. So this is the one. So this is the point on this one. So doesn't need to be exactly match the level or anything. It just need to go down. Okay, so go down, like make sure it's what's the offset. Yeah, that should be enough, right? So and then we can select both points and create a spline through points and make it reference line. And with this one, we can place a point you draw on face onto this reference line, and then select this point. So we're going to use a host point by intersection, and pick the horizontal work plan of one of the points. So now we have a point at the same level as point 1 and 2. So we can select 1, 2, 3 points and create. So this will be the profile on the floor level. Okay, and then we can for the frame up here, if we select these 3, it will create a shape. Yeah, not. I don't think it will. Oh, hell! Let's go to that image. It should be more like a ellipse instead of just arc. So, which means this curve at this point, and you go up instead of like 45 degree. So what we're going to do is, let's just Control Z to go back. So we're going to place a point you draw on work plan on, oh sorry, wrong one. Place onto a horizontal work plan on this point, place it onto the point, and to create another one. And then select these 2 points. So we just need to offset them by a very small number, for example 1. And then we can select these points. So this time, so you can see this curve, this spline will go more like a straight up, and then go here. And then and the reason why I didn't select all of these points, because I'll show you why. Okay, so I select these 2, this one, and also these 2. So this will create this shape. So this is not what we want. So let's Control Z, select these 3 points, create a spline through point. Again, select this spline, and with these 2 points, and this will continue this spline all the way to here. So this is almost what we want to achieve. Okay, so now we can just make them all reference line, and then we can place a point you draw on face, place onto this any of these 2 reference lines, and then we can just place a profile onto this. So just use a rectangle, draw on world plan, set world plan, pick the point. So we can just so in this case, I'm just going to just draw something like this. Okay, maybe make them a reference lines. Let me check the size, maybe 100, maybe 50. Okay, and then we can select this reference lines, this profile together with the path, and we can create a form. So this will be the frame. Okay, and then for the glazing, I'm just going, hang on, glazing. Yeah, if I do it, if we have the profile here, the glazing will be sitting flush with the frame. I guess yeah, maybe we should just move this by 50 so it will be, yeah, centered. So let's type WF so we can see the, so for the glazing I'm just going to use the reference, these two reference lines, just create something. Okay, and then maybe type in maybe 10 mil glass material, and let's type SD. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's a frame, that's glaze. So I think, yeah, so now let's try load this one into this project. Okay, so now actually we don't have any opening, but since we have this this one here, so I'm going to just HH that. So just pretend we have this opening here. So let's place this adaptive family. So we can place 1, 2, and 3 here. Ooh, looks like we have some problem. I think, okay, maybe we need to tick some box. Okay, let's go back. Maybe check the always vertical, load it back, overwrite. That's it. So now you can see it's not matching this opening perfectly. Yeah, I think what we can do is we can probably just add another 2 points. So let's go back to the family. So select the frame, HH, select the glazing, HH, doesn't work. Tab, hang on, tab, doesn't work. HH, okay. So we have this reference line. We can place a point, you draw face, and roughly place it here, roughly place it here. And then select these 2 points and use make points driving. And then use make adaptive. So now we have an extra 2 points to control the shape of this this path. So let's load this one back, overwrite. Okay, so don't worry about this. So you can see you can move your cursor onto here to select the adaptive point and pick new holes roughly here, and pick the point, pick new host, and roughly place it here. So now at least it's still not perfect, but at least it's close, right? Okay, so this is adaptive family. However, yeah, it can be. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure how we can. It's possible. It must be possible, but yeah, how to perfectly place all vertical mullions. Okay, and also I will quickly maybe just try this curved wall as well. So first we need to cut an opening. So I'm going to use a void. I'll just do a model in place void for the opening because we can't. Let me just try. Can we? Yeah, we can do wall opening, but it's always a rectangular shape. Yeah, let's do a model in place, a void. Okay, so wall. Okay, so for a void, we're going to do an extrusion. So for extrusion, we will need a work plan. For a work plan, I'm going to use reference line in this case. Okay, so reference line. So currently it's work plan's ground floor, so that's fine. I'll just draw a reference line roughly here, and then with this reference line, we can set work plan onto the vertical work plan of this reference line. So tab. And then we can create an extrusion, a void extrusion. So let's do a partial ellipse, something like this, right? So and then use a straight line to close it. Now will have this, and then we can just finish. So it will be a void. Just drag this one. So make sure it cut this wall, and we can use cut geometry. Click on the wall and click on the void. So now we click finish. So now we have a opening in this wall. It's a curved wall, right? So now we can place this. So same, 1, 2, 3, the third one in the midpoint, and then 4, 5. So it's roughly 4 and 5. So this will create a window roughly match, not perfectly match, but yeah, close to the shape of this opening. And also it's curved. Okay, so yeah, so this is adaptive family. So next method we can try is we can also create a family, a window family for this one, a generic model. Okay, window category. So let's quickly try this as well. Okay, for this one to work, so let's let me think. So yeah, this can be a little bit tricky. We need to do like a sweep solid part, and then you need to cut void, cut the cut the edge, so to create that shape, the partial ellipse shape. So first let's do it, create this sweep. So for a sweep we will need a path, right? So a profile. So a profile. For a sweep we're going to just sketch path. Let's just use start end arc, because this is for a curved it's a curved window. For a curved wall we need to have this. Alright, so we need to lock all these endpoints onto the reference plane, so in both directions, so vertical and horizontal. So for the vertical we're going to use a reference plane. For the horizontal we use the center reference plane. And also we need to add a radius for this one as well. So this will change the radius of this window. So let's create a parameter. Let's call it R, and maybe instance. Okay, so now this is the path, and then finish, go edit profile. So we need to go to either left or right or 3D view. So let's go to a left view, and then for this, so let me think. Let's just do for the glazing. So profile would be something like this. So we need to lock to the top. This is for the height, and for the bottom. Oh, actually, hang on. Currently the work plane's on here, so we probably should start from here because this is seal height. That's fine. So I'll just leave it for now. Finish this one. Go back to sketch path. Okay, so go back to floor plan. So I'm going to set work plan onto, instead of use a reference level, so we change it to seal. Click OK. Finish. Go select profile, edit profile, go back to the left view. So now you can see these symbols. The base of that profile is now sitting here, and now we can align this one onto this reference plane, so seal reference plane, and maybe we can just give it a thickness roughly. Yeah, maybe I'll center it as well. Make 10. Okay, so now, and also we can give it a material glass. Okay, finish. Let's have a look in 3D view. So this, I'll change it to shade ST. So this is just a glass, but it's more like a rectangular shape. So in the elevation, but curved in plan view. So next, we need to go to elevation. So we're going to cut this glazing. Okay, so cut this glazing. Here I'm going to, and also I'm going to skip a little bit because if we want it to be perfect, we need to also have some the thick thickness or the depth or the thickness of the framing. So we need to cut a little bit extra, but for this exercise I'm going to just cut to the reference plane, because it will be covered by the frame, so you won't see them. Okay, so let's do a partial ellipse. So start from here to not here, go all the way up to here. So for this one, so let's constrain it. So to constrain it, select it. To create two, looks like we probably pick the wrong spot, because this should be half of the width. It looks like it's not right. Maybe let's do it. Let's cancel this one, just to make sure we do not pick the wrong spot. So let's HH the glass, HH the wall, HH the opening. So now there's only reference planes. Okay, so create a void, extrusion, partial ellipse, go all the way up, select it. See, that's 500. Okay, so now we need to create some reference parameters. So for this one, we don't need, because this one equals the height here. So we just need to link the height. And for this one, this will be the half of the width. We don't have this parameter for now, so we can just maybe call it, what do we call it? Half width. Okay, so instance, okay, and go to family types. So half width equals width divided by 2. Okay, so click OK. So, and then we also need to, because we need to create a closed loop to cut this glass. So we need to continue this one, go out a little bit, right? And then this is what we need. And also just make sure this one's locked onto this reference plane. And for this one, so we can add a dimension. Don't really matter what the number is, just add the dimension and a lock, so they will stay there. Okay, so now we have this void finished. Let's go to 3D view. So you can see we have this glass, right? So type HR, this is it, the glazing. So the next step is we can just do the same thing. We can add a frame. For the frame, hang on, let me just check. So see here. So this is because the solid part, we place a profile on the center of the path. So this means this it's short a little bit here. So when we cut the void, so create that little bit shape there. So what we can do to fix this one is we can just go edit this sweep, and then we can just select this one, just move it to here, finish, and now there's no triangular shape anymore. Okay, so with this, what's next? Frame. For frame, let's try slightly different method, because we already have this geometry here. So we can try to use pick path instead of sketch path. Okay, so let's try pick path and pick this one, and then I'll just do a profile. So just roughly maybe 50 by 100, but 100 by 50, and then I'll just try to maybe center point move here, because this glazing 20, I'll just move another 10, so it's more centered. Finish. So this should create this one. And actually I want to try this, edit. I'll see if I can just continue this path. So click on pick 3D edge, go all the way up, down here, finish. Okay, it doesn't work. That's fine. So let's Control Z. So I'll try not finish the whole whole thing, but half it works. Okay, so maybe we can try this. Control C and then escape and allow in same place, edit, sketch, pick path. So just make sure, because just be aware when you copy and paste, you will lose all the pick path, the constraint of the pick path, so they are not on the edge anymore. So you need to, if you want them to be constrained onto those elements, you need to pick them again. Okay, so let's do another one. I think this is it. Oh hell, the shape here is not right. Maybe we should separate them. So let's Control C, edit, pick path, delete this, finish, and paste in same place, edit, pick path, delete, and also delete again. Pick this edge, finish, and finish. Okay, so now yeah, I know it's not perfect, but yeah, at least we roughly have this frame in place, right? So now let's have a test. If we change the height to maybe 3 meter, yeah, it works. 2 meter width, it also works, but we have some issue with the why is this? Okay, let's have a look. Exterior. I think this is because of the glazing. The I think the void. Looks like the void, the depth of the void. See, the void is only this deep, so it's not deep enough. So if we drag this one, so what we can do is actually we can just make the void very deep. So make sure it always cut through, right? So yeah, that's it. We fix it. So okay, and also maybe we can just also change the height and the width parameter to instance parameter, so we can it's easier for us to adjust. Okay, so this is yeah, it's a very simple window family, curved and also an arch window, right? So let's load this one into the project. Oh hang on, we haven't changed the opening. So actually I want to have a test first. Okay, so let's go to 3D view, so we can place, right? So place it here, wrong size space to flip it, and also the seal height 0. And let's have a look. So this is the radius of the wall, so let's Control C and change the radius of this window, Control V. So this will match the wall, right? So match the wall. Looks okay, except the opening. So let's go fix it. So edit family. So go to. So here I'll just explain this to you. But this is the wall. Doesn't matter. So the opening here, it won't work. This is a opening. Okay, so you can see if you create, so here opening, and it will not work on a curved wall. I mean, will it? Hang on. Maybe. I mean, oh yeah. When we change the shape, I think it work as a rectangular shape, but when we change it to a half ellipse, it won't work. So I just show you. Where am I? Edit. Okay, so same. We can just delete all these three. Add a just make sure, just be very careful, just pick those points, go all the way up, select it, add these reference dimensions, and then we add parameter for this one's half width, for this one's full height, so just height. And I think that's all. So finish this one. So this will create an opening that match. So I'll just type HR, so you can see create an opening on this wall that match the window. But let me load this one into the project and show you what happens. CS, see, when we try to create a window on this wall, it works on this straight wall, but not on this one. So it's quite interesting. So this one's fine. Let's go to floor plan and see what happens. CS, see, we can't place a window with that opening with a shape other than the rectangular. So what we have to do is we have to use a void instead of an opening. So let's first delete this opening. Okay, so opening, cut, delete, and go to elevation. So maybe use WF wireframe so we can see the window. And also, actually, we don't need to see the window. We just need to, let's just hide everything except these reference plans. So create a void. So we're going to create a void. Okay, and then pick partial ellipse, and then also a straight line to finish this. And just be careful because we don't want this this void to automatically cut our windows or frames or glazing. Okay, so we can just untick this one before we finish this void. So this will avoid a lot of issue. Okay, so let's just increase the depth of this void a little bit. Now finish. Let's go to 3D view so we can see it's not cutting anything because it's orange color, right? Now we can manually cut because we want to cut wall only, not the window. So now let's load this one into the project and overwrite. And this time we can directly place this window on this curved wall. And one last thing, this seal height. So when we place this window, so for example, if we place this window here, it automatically places it on 800 seal height. So this is because we have a setting in the family. So if we go to family, we have the seal height, default seal height is 800. So we can change. You can change this one to whatever you like. So for example 1, okay, and then we can load this one back. And then for this one, we need to choose the second one to. Usually most of the family, when you update and load it back, I always pick the first one. But for this, to make it work, you need to change it to and use the second one. But actually, probably that's a not good idea. Yeah, just do the first one, so to be safe, and you can always go to the family and then use edit type to change here. If it's not 0, you can always change it here. Okay, so and then let's just do it. Oh hell, sorry, what's going on? And CS another one, so that you can see it's placed on 0 seal height. Let's just create another wall. So for example, this one, I'll just make it 5 meter. Okay, 5 meter, Control C, and place another window here. So I want to try another one. CS, create another one. In 3D view, actually you can place it at any height. top is 0, height width 5 meter. Yeah, we need to, oh, looks like the depth of the void is the void to cut the wall is not deep enough, but yeah, that's fine. And yeah, need to flip, so space, and we can change the height here as well. Okay. Oh, not working. The opening's not working. Sorry about that. We can always go back and so let's first change the void, the void that cuts the wall. Increase this a little bit. So okay, and then another one is the void. So looks like we need to go to exterior, select the void. Yeah, edit extrusion, select this. Sorry, we forgot to add parameters. So let's add this is half width, this is a height, and then we finish and load it back into the project and overwrite, and then this should fix. Okay, so yeah, so this is this parametric curved arch window, but how can we add mullions? Yeah, it's possible to build into the family, but can be very, very tricky. So I think probably actually I think we can probably do this because we won't see, like, it can be something inside the wall, right? So actually we can create we can build a curtain wall for this one. For this, let's just do a wall. There'll be a curtain wall. Let's use storefront. Okay, so start from storefront, and actually I'll just draw a wall here. We need to, because I know these are 50 by 150. Let's just create a 50 by 100 because I wanted to match the size of those mullions. Okay, so that's that, and then we're going to duplicate and create a new, maybe just I'll use this one. So but we need to have some empty panels. So I have this family here. So it's from a video, I mean, like quite a while ago. You should be able to find this family. So and download this one, and then we can just copy this, Control-C into this project, into our project. Where's our project? Here. Yeah. So Control-V. Once you Control-V and paste this curtain wall in here, we have the option to, so this is this one, so empty system panel. It's different to the empty panel from the normal Revit, Autodesk Revit content. Okay, so select this curtain wall. So we're going to get rid of all the border mullion, horizontal and vertical, and only have vertical mullions. So let's border, so change to none, Control-C, Control-V, 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 and then horizontal we don't need, so only interior and vertical, right? So that's that. Maybe I'll just reduce the spacing a little bit, I think, and then mullions, so change it to 50 by 100, curtain panel, change it to empty system panel. Sorry. And then also let me try. Okay, so delete mullion. So yeah, that's also, now you can see this curtain wall, there's only mullions, no panel at all. So let's see S, create similar, pick line, and let's try to pick on this. So you can see it automatically places some mullion to match the, the floor, the shape, the profile, the floor profile of this window, right? So but looks like we have there's a little bit offset. So for this offset, we have two options. One is, when we create this window, we can just, CS, pick line, we can add offset to it. So for example, 50, and then you can pick this edge. So see, it will automatically place to align with, because we know that this is 50, right? Another option is you can build that 50 into the mullion. So for example, I'll pin this, go to edit type. Here we have option. So 50, I'll just have a test. Yeah, so 50, so that's the one we need. So this means let's just delete this curtain wall again. If we create this one, so CS creates, and then this time we don't need add offset, just pick this wrong side, that's space. Yeah, so and then you can it's actually the height of this curtain walls, it's higher, so just need to be higher than the window, right? And then some part of the mullion is actually hidden in the wall. So I know it's not perfect, but if you just need to create some views, or I think that this is a very, very, very good idea. Right, so yeah, so let's have another try here. So CS, create similar, pick line, and pick the edge of this. Oh, sorry, this is not this one, so this is adaptive family. So maybe let's try this. So CS, pick this. Yeah, this is a small one, and it's on, we need a space to flip it, or maybe we can just pick the other side. Let's try this one again. So I'll just CC here, so with the window, and the CS, pick, and I'll maybe pick this side instead of what. Yeah, so that's it. And then you can adjust, you can use this curtain wall to adjust. I want more, a smaller spacing, or I want, less mullions. You can always change this one to, you can use different settings to adjust how many mullions you need, right? And this is it. Okay, so yeah, so this is all. It's a quite interesting one. Seems quite simple, but actually it's quite it's not that simple. But yeah, so hopefully it helps. And if you have any suggestions or ideas or better solutions, please let me know. I will upload this one for you. So because you might find the empty panel can be useful, and you can have a play with all this adaptive family and this window family as well. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.